Morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Solomon Aiwaziwe, CEO of Team Explosion Africa, and I've been in this industry for the last 8 years. I'll be able to share with you the great news about this opportunity. So I welcome you to Explosion Connected Economy Movement. This is a movement which is fueled by ED 3.0, that is Economy Driver 3.0, Explosion Africa, and the Ecem. And ladies and gentlemen, the Explosion Africa, Explosion Connected Economy Movement is the heartbeat of the future. It's where dreams are connected, leaders are built, and Africa's great economic potential is unlocked. I want you to know, whoever is watching behind your screen, that this is your time, this is your responsibility, and this is our movement. And of course, as ECM, we are one universe, one economy, and one future. Ladies and gentlemen, Explosion Connected Economy is fueled by empowered consumerism, where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. This company that we are watching, that is the AGG, was formed 19 years ago by these three great potential men. They sat down, saw the challenges that were facing us, and were able to start this amazing opportunity. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the dream bearers, the vision bearers, and that's the reason behind the success of this organization. As you can see, we've come up achieving all this great success in the last 19 years, winning awards after awards, awards after awards, awards after awards. And that henceforth today we are in so far 35 countries across the globe, worldwide, and we are still expanding, we are still growing, and of course, apparently, as you can see, we're in Zambia. But before I take you any further, I want to let you know that your health is your wealth. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief nutritional talk, and that's how your system is made up of body, systems, organs, tissues, and finally a cell, which we all know that a cell is the smallest basic unit in any human being. And that is how a cell looks like when it's fresh, when it's young, when it's amazing, when you're young. But as we tend to grow, as we age, we start choosing what to eat, what not to eat, and this is what happens. And the environment we are into, we get affected. Our cells get affected by the free radicals, and of which the free radicals, ladies and gentlemen, these are factors that negatively affect our immune system or our cells. Number one is processed foods, stress, air pollution, water pollution, chemical pollution, unhealthy lifestyle, and medicinal side effects. These are things that happen to us every other single day. Stress is something we get every day. Processed food, is our lunch, our supper, sometimes in our families because of laziness and what. Air pollution is the order of the day, and water pollution, things which happen on a daily basis. But what happens? Our immune system is broken down, and what happens? Every disease that comes by is able to knock us down. And ladies and gentlemen, we start struggling with challenges, as you can see. That is breast cancer, that is diabetes, that is throat cancer, that is obesity, obese. When I was young, I used to think these people are eating good food, and I wanted to follow them up. But let me tell you, little did I know it was a condition. This heart attack, this gentleman is not smiling, but is actually facing pain. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have lung cancer. Smoking is very bad to your health, so avoid smoking at all costs. But every person you meet, they tell you, I feel fine. But the odds say 1 in 2 men have the chance of getting cancer, and 1 in 3 women have the chance of getting cancer. But the truth be told, we can beat these odds. We can beat these odds through prevention. We say prevention is better than cure. But the question is, how do we prevent? World Health Organization recommends these 3 amazing ways, and number 1 is living a healthy diet, that's eating it and living it, having enough rest, that is 8 hours and plus, of which today we don't have all that time because of the conditions and the challenges we are facing, and finally exercising. Today, exercise has become something which is hard to get, where we pay to go to the gym to exercise, yet we would be doing it on a daily basis. And we find some of these are hard to take in, and they recommend, if you can't do all that, take a full balanced diet. What does the organization tells us? A balanced diet is 7 servings of fruits and 7 servings of vegetables. But the truth be told, sometimes this might be inevitable, or it can be another job, or the availability of those same fruits and vegetables at the same time might be hard, or the finances. This might be another job that you need to do. That is why today we are in partnership with Nature's Way, which is a pioneer in health medicines in the USA, in herbal medicine in the USA. And of course, since 1969, they have been producing amazing supplements. And of course, DSM and wider. These are our partners that produce the food supplements that we all do have. And ladies and gentlemen, these are amazing breakthrough products. Number one is Complete, C247, My Choco, Coledues, coffee, that is a living argan coffee, which comes in 4 different flavors, and finally Resto Life. Let me break them one by one. Number one is C247. This C247 has the power to reverse all the conditions that are affecting your body. Everything your body is looking for is in C247. Is it the vitamins, amino acids? So you have not been eating fruits and vegetables, green foods. You have not been eating mushrooms, 12 types of mushrooms, 12 types of everything. It has over 22,000 plant-derived nutrients. All these are going to help you, from vitamin A up to vitamin B12, or from all the nutrients, ladies and minerals, boron up to calcium, everything. And of course, to the ladies, it has anti-aging and longevity polyphenols, because we want to keep looking more younger, more healthy, and more amazing. And this product itself has the power to reverse over 100 plus lifestyle conditions, including disease 89, which is low sperm count. So dear gentlemen, now it's time to get ready. And this product alone, it increases the CD4 count by 45%, meaning that if someone has HIV, it can be able to boost the CD4 count. Henceforth, the person can remain normal, amazing, and happy, while the virus in the body is just neutralized. And of course, it does a lot of things, so you need to get yourself this product. And of course, this product C247 is not given by 3 classes of people. That is breastfeeding mothers, pregnant mothers, and children below the age of 18. And the next product is called Complete Phyto Energizer. Now, this product called Complete Phyto Energizer is the same as C247, but the only difference is this one is not taken by breastfeeding mothers. This one is taken by all classes of people: breastfeeding mothers, pregnant mothers, children below the age of 18, every person. In other words, it's a universal product, so you can give it to anyone. In fact, anyone who has any condition should start by taking this same product. And of course, we have Resto Life. Resto Life is a very amazing and a wonderful product. They ask you, do you want to live over 125 years? This product is made up of one of the best ingredients, like Japanese knotweed, great skin extract, grape skin extract, premium red wine extract, concentrated red wine powder, and a lot of them. As you can see, it prolongs lifespan, very good. It's 100% anti-aging, and it protects the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, reverses cancer, diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, and all those conditions that come with old age. So my dear friends, our fathers, our mothers, this is your product. This is something that's amazing. And to the young man who wants to keep looking amazing, take the same Resto Life. Next product is called Coledues. Coledues comes from the word cholesterol reduce. It is made up of omega-3 fatty acids, which is amazing, which has 50% DHA, which is good for brain enhancement and brain development. And of course, it has EPA, which is good for the eyes conditions, and those people who have challenges with their eyesight and the likes. This product lowers the risk of coronary heart diseases. And its complications support healthy eye and brain functions. And this product, ladies and gentlemen, if you know someone struggling with all cardiovascular related conditions, heart conditions, blood circulation challenges like BP and the likes, this is one of the most amazing products. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this coffee, when I talk about it, I even smell it. Coffee is made up of, it is decaffeinated. It is fortified with Complete Phyto Energizer. In this coffee, we add a Complete Phyto Energizer, in that it is decaffeinated, and that's why it is alkaline in nature. Ladies and gentlemen, this product has one of the best products. If you have conditions like ulcers, gastritis, this is one of the most amazing products you can take. And on top of that, to the family members, to the men who are married, this is one of the finest products. It will help you, especially men. You have been complaining at home, you are running away, giving excuses. Now there's no more load shedding within your bedroom. It will be light every other single day. So, and of course, it's very good. It increases the sperm mobility, low sperm count. It is very amazing. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it is also reduces fatigue. You sleep like a baby, wake up like a baby, rejuvenates the skin. Ladies, you want to look sexy, you want to have the nice skin, enhances sexual vitality to the gentlemen and to the ladies. Amazing product. And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, it's also very good and amazing for people. It prevents cancer of any origin for people who hate taking capsules and the likes. So we can drink as much coffee as we can. And of course, it has no caffeine. Ladies and gentlemen, it also detoxifies the body. And of course, we say, what about the young ones? The young ones, we have My Choco. My Choco is one of the finest cocoa beverage drink that you can give to your children. You know, it's hard to bribe kids to take fruits and vegetables, to take beverages, to take a lot of things. So give them what they want. When you give the kids what they are looking for exactly, I can assure you they will be happy, they will be excited. So this My Choco, you see, it's a beverage. It's also fortified with DHA and also fortified with the complete phytoenergizer, which is very amazing for the young ones because it strengthens and balances the immune system. It improves performance and endurance during exercises. This time around, we are producing kids who are lazy, weak. This is very amazing. Relieves headache and nourishes the skin, brain development, and to the children and adults. And of course, if you are going through a condition called amnesia, you are forgetting, this is one of the finest products. Of course, they say what's good for the young ones, it's also good for the old ones. And we have, of course, energy diffusers. As you can see, this one, they prevent all radiations that can come to our body, harm to our body, lowers down the impact of the EMFs. Those are electronic magnetic radiations. And for all electronic devices like phones, of course, the phones we have today, the Bluetooth devices, the Bluetooth phones, so the devices that we put on, tablets, laptops, desktops, all those energies. Energy has, that is a clinical studies. It has been studied, it has been proved, and you can just infuse it on your phone and everything, and you'll be the happiest person. Ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the testimonies. As you can see, this gentleman was going through a very dangerous conditions. That's diabetes. In fact, he was told that they should cut off his leg, amputated. But thanks to the products of our company, AGG, today, as you can see, the gentleman is now happy after having met with one of our leaders. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, why use the products? Of course, we use these products. We want to age with grace. You want to age gracefully, stay disease-free, stay strong and vibrant, and of course, enjoy your freedom and your money. It's dangerous to be having a lot of money on the bank account and you are sick. Sometimes even when you die, you won't enjoy the death because, you will die thinking about the money you left on the bank account. But when you die, when you are happy, excited, you have done everything without being sick and the likes, that's amazing. And of course, business opportunity. On top of that, it's not just about the products alone. And by the way, it's not just about the products alone. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also just about the opportunity that we are going to share with you. What do I mean when I talk about the opportunity? Ladies and gentlemen, why entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship. Imagine yourself without your job. Imagine the life for your family after death. Think about the family. Think about your family and friends. Think about your unemployment in our community. Imagine living a full life of time and freedom, financial freedom. Imagine the power of leverage on the whole world. Imagine every person is joining your network and your net worth is increasing every other single day. Of course, current reality, why we need this opportunity, most people earn less than they spend. Look at your expenditure and how much money do you earn. Hence, a lot of challenges are coming in. Current reality, we are facing more debts and more stress more than ever. Of course, the more the debts, the more the stress. And hence, debts are beating us left, right, center. Responsibilities are increasing every other single day. That is why by the age of 65, 36 of the people are dead, percent of the people are dead, 54 are dependents, and of course, when they depend to us, they bring frustration and a lot of things. 5% are still in jobs and 4% financial free, and finally 1% only has the time freedom and the financial freedom, and henceforth the consequences of increased dependency and pressure, frustration, hopelessness, and increased crime rates. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the company. We're in partnership with Zanaco Bank. That's a bank where we pay and the same bank where we are paid. And of course, how do you get started? You get started by purchasing any of the packages that I'm going to share with you. The first one is the Neovas package, which is at 6,600. But of course, as Explosion Africa, when you purchase this package, you are going to top up a 400, which comes with a free ID, free access to all our online systems, of course, online trainings, online systems, free access to all our offices across Zambia, in the southern, in the Copper Belt, as well as Lusaka in the central, and of course, finally, with the flash disk, with the starter kit. I know some of you want to read so much information about the company, about the products, about the compensation plan. On the flash, we shall put for you this video you're watching, the flash. We shall put books to read about our company. On the flash, we shall also put a product manual which can explain everything about how the products were made, the ingredients of the products. All that information is going to be given to you to help you on how you can kickstart the business. And of course, we are also going to put a new distributor orientation program which can be able to help you start well. And of course, we shall put this same presentation whereby you can be able to learn on how to present the same. And of course, a Technovas, you're going to pay 19,600 kwacha. And of course, Digivas, you're going to pay 40,000 Zambian kwacha. Megavas, you're going to pay 78,000. And finally, a Maxvas, you're going to pay 168,400 kwacha. So whichever way you get started, you're going to go through these stages, grab the products, use the products, share the products, and of course, build and support your team just the same way you're doing. And of course, you're going to be exposed to 8 different ways of making money. And of course, let me start by using the first way, which you call sharing the opportunity. You join the business. Let's say you have joined with a Neovas. Every person introduced who pays a Neovas, you get a commission of 1,000. In other words, this is great income. If you bring 10 people, that is 10,000 Zambian kwacha. And of course, if you introduce a Technovas, someone who comes and decides to pay Technovas, you're going to get a commission of 3,200. If you introduce someone who pays a Digivas, you're going to get a commission of 6,450 kwacha. If you introduce someone who pays a Megavas, you're going to get a commission of 9,650. And of course, if you introduce someone who pays a Maxivas, you're going to get a commission of 27,000 Zambian kwacha. In other words, your income will keep increasing with the commission increases with the package someone is able to get started with. And let me tell you, of course, also, you can start with a Maxivas and recruit someone with a Neovas. You can start with a Technovas and recruit someone with a Neovas. So in other words, anyone can join, doesn't matter which package you started with. And of course, when you start, this is a unique buying arrangement. You join the business, you bring one friend, you paid 1,000, bring another one, 1,000. And of course, other companies tell you bring people. But within our company, all you need are 2 people. Once you have the 2 people and you find a third person, you're able to help Bruno. Now, instead of Bruno looking for 2 people, he's going to look for 1. Henceforth, that's the teamwork and the support system that we have, ladies and gentlemen, within our organization. And of course, as you can see, if you join the business, let's say you're called Barnabas, you join Barnabas, you bring 1 person, you're paid 810, you bring another person, you're paid 810. This is a package of the 7,000, and after left and right, that is 6,650. We are going to add you, Mr. Barnabas, 2 free bonus accounts, which will make you Barnabas 1, Barnabas 2, Barnabas 3. When you bring 1 person, 810, another person, 810, so the 1,000, left and right, 650, and on top of that, that is 2,650. But remember, Barnabas 2 also needs another person because every account must have 2 people, and that's 1,000 left and right, 650, that's 1,650. And of course, Barnabas 3 also needs another person, that is 1,000 left and right, 650. But remember, Kathy and David also have to pay Barnabas 1, and that is left and right, that is 650, giving a total of 2,300 kwacha. Just by introducing 4 people in the business, you have already made 6,600 kwacha. But remember, every person is to find 2 people. So we train these 2 people to find their 2 people, and along the way as they're doing it, as you can see, Anita found 2, Kathy 2, David 2, Bruno 2. Now we shall pay Barnabas 2, left, right, 650, left, right, 650. We pay Barnabas 3, left, right, 650, left, right, 650. We pay Barnabas 1, left, right, 650, left, right, 650, left, right, 650. This will continue going on up to infinity. And with this kind of the statement, you can see you make 39,000 Zambian kwacha a day and 1.2 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, with the Technoverse, you can see you pay 19,600, you get products worth your money, referral bonus that is 3,200, matching sales bonus of 1,950, and with this one you are going to be given 6 free bonus accounts. That is head structure that you have. Barnabas 1 up to Barnabas number 7. When you bring your first 2 people, you have already made that is 5240 on direct referral bonus, left and right, that's 1950, which gives a total of 8,350 by introducing 2 people. What happens if Mr. Barnabas, you introduce your first 8 people, everyone joining with the Technoverse account? As you can see, we pay account 4, 5, 6, 7, we pay account number 2, left, right, 1950, 1950. We pay account number 3, 1950, 1950. There's again now we pay account number 1, 1950, 1950, 1950. As you can see, just by finding 8 people, Barnabas, you have already made 49,000 Zambian kwacha. On top of that, this will continue up to infinity. With the Technoverse, you have a potential to make 91,000 Zambian kwacha a day and the 2.8 million Zambian kwacha a month. I'm sure if you're Barnabas or Annette or anyone, this time around all your problems would be gone if you are making 2 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And with the Digiverse, as you can see, your products, you get products worth your money, you get a referral bonus changes every person you introduce, and matching sales bonus becomes 4,550, and you get 14 free bonus accounts, which makes it a 15 account structure. The Digiverse looks like you. That's Barnabas 1 up to Barnabas 15. We introduce your first 2 people, you have already made 17,450 kwacha. Barnabas, if you bring your first 16 people, all of them joining, of course, if you introduce your first 16 people, all of them joining with the Digiverse account, that's already 248 and Southern Zambian kwacha. And with this structure, you have a potential to make 6 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, with the Megaverse, that is 78,400. When you introduce your first 2 people, you have already, as you can see, every person introduced, that's 9,650. Matching sales bonus now, this is 9,750, and you get 30 free bonus accounts. That is Barnabas 1 and up to Barnabas 31. When you introduce your first 2 people, everyone joining with the Megaverse, that's 29,000 Zambian kwacha. And just by introducing 32 people, everyone joining with the Megaverse structure, that is already 1 million Zambian kwacha. You can imagine. And ladies and gentlemen, with this, you have a potential, as you can see, to make over 12 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, with the Digiverse, a Maxverse, as you can see, you can be able to pay as a 168,400 every time you introduce someone, that's 27,000. Matching sales bonus, that is 20,150, and of course 30 free bonus accounts. That's how it is as a Maxverse from Barnabas 1 up to 31. When you introduce your first 2 people, you have already made 47,150, and of course if you introduce 32 people, that's what happens. That's 2.4 million Zambian kwacha. And of course, with this structure, the same maximum potential payout looks like the Megaverse. Reason being, the maximum, since it's 31 accounts, they all max out at 620 pairs, which makes it 12 million Zambian kwacha every other single month. And of course, there are other ways of making money, which you call retail profit. You buy a C24/7 at 675, you sell it at 990, and you get a profit of 315. And of course, there are no monthly quotas. You buy a product of your own choice. You can sell if you want to sell. If you don't want to sell, you still make money. These are other never bonuses. These are monies that comes with the movement of the products within your system. When people are buying products within your system, automatically you are earning from the first generation up to the 10th generation, and 10% up to 5%. And of course, Unipay plan, this one continues from the first level to the 20th generation, and you're able to earn on every transaction that happens within your team. We also have stair-step bonuses. These are monies that you make just because you are taking ranks and titles. As you can see today, I'm a global ambassador, and by the way, through these ranks, I earn over 40,000 Zambian kwacha in the bonuses that I earn every other single month. And of course, it has taken me 8 years. I'm almost making 9 years to to earn this type of earning that I'm making through the bonuses. Even you, as you join, remember it's going to take you time as you build up to these ranks. And of course, those are group reorder points accumulation, no time frame, no pass up. No pass up simply means you join the business, you are busy, you bring another one who is busy, another one who is busy, and finally you find someone who is hardworking. When they work hard and become a global ambassador, everyone becomes a global ambassador. Even you in your beds, you become a global ambassador, and you start earning what you call royalty income. Those are good incomes, around 20, 30, 40,000 Zambian kwacha on bonuses for royalty income. And of course, we have trips and traveling. If you love traveling, this is your opportunity. I've been able to travel into more than 20 plus countries, and I believe both inside Africa and outside Africa, I've been able to travel with others. I've been able to travel others. I mean, if I can do it, you can also do it. I've traveled for vacation in the Philippines, Manila. I've traveled in Dubai. I've traveled into very many countries, and I believe joining us, get ready, get your passport, and be ready to fly with us. This year we have a trip to Dubai, and of course many other things. So join Explosion Africa, get a free ID, get free access to all our online systems, free access to all our offices across Zambia, and of course a flash disk with a starter kit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to train you, we're going to work with you, we're going to support you until you also make it. With all the systems we have, I want to tell you, you're going to make it. And of course, I remain Solomon Ivazwe, Explosion Africa. Welcome to Explosion Connected Economy Movement, where we are more than ready to support you like never before. We believe your dreams are possible. As Explosion Africa, we've been able to create 8 millionaire circle members in Zambia. People are making over 350,000 Zambian kwacha every other single year. And we believe by joining us, we are more than ready. We are more than ready to support you, because this business can pay you unlimited. So if you join us, we work together, we push. I can assure you the rest will be history. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.